Okay, part two. Welcome back if you decided to stick around or look for it. I was in the right place. I just couldn't find it. So nothing I did wrong other than not finding it. But right now, you're going to see it going right towards the bullseye, which I'm happy to report. This planning on Sequence Generator Pro, I've got 8 to 9 different planning shoots. I don't know whatever word you could say for it, but you can see it right now heading right for the bullseye. There's that chunk of rock, Asteroid 2020 SW, and I need to talk a little bit quieter. Let's get closer, right through the bullseye. Uh-oh, where'd it go? Let's get 200%. So once again, I apologize. I panicked. Wasn't quite sure if I had done it right. Look at this rock shake. This is 200%. And I've got 1 second intervals, so it is leaving a streak. I guess it's just moving that quick. I'm afraid to go half-second intervals. Now, wait a minute. Now it looks fairly solid. Now it's oblong. And where am I looking? Upper right-hand corner. Let's see if I can keep it. I can't keep it in the bullseye. The bullseye is the center of the camera frame. There it's elongated and brighter. My stars look good. Now it almost disappears. The seeing going to bubble the sky a little bit too. I think my lesson is don't leave this screen. It's neat to when the program blinks out on you for a little bit. There it is. Now take a look. Next one. Almost looks doubled there. Stars look fine under for 1 second intervals. Now it's a figure 8. Where am I looking? Upper right hand corner. It's going to get close to the 1 star. Oh, it's right next to it. It looks like a double star now if you've lost it. I'm going to go back to a regular 100%. So I've got the camera sensor framed so it's at 270 degrees. So it's really along the long axis. Pretty darn cool. It's gonna get closer to a star, upper right. Now you can see it. Again, according to JPL, at 12:45 Pacific Daylight Time, which is 8:45, magnitude 12.9. Look at that. It's just doubled up. It would be almost neat if I didn't have 1 second intervals. Got to remember, the camera has to download each frame. And it's a sizable frame on this ZWO ASI 294. The camera is quite sensitive. A lot of EEAers will use it so they could just do this stuff live. All right, where are we at here? Gotta be there. Got to be there. Sorry. All right, let's get up here. Where is it? Where is it? Just like at the beginning, we couldn't find it, and I just said, heck with it. Must have done something wrong. Oh, there it is. Upper right-hand corner. Looks like it's gotten fainter. No, that's not it. I think it's not even that high up yet. Hold on. I've lost it again. Oh, there it is. Let's see if I can zoom in for you guys. All right, it's gone towards those 2 stars. Yeah, I'm talking to myself. Want to be able to find it for you. Okay, so 2 stars. Let me put it in the far right of the screen. There are the 2 stars. Now it looks like 3 stars in a row. Far right of the screen. I got 3 stars in a line, and all of a sudden, they're no longer in line. Yeah, that's probably the trick. Again, it'd be helpful to get a cursor. I'm going to put it far upper right-hand corner just so that you guys can see it. So it's a star near the upper right-hand corner. I'm not losing it. I won't lose it for another 5 minutes. Again, you know what? I could be hallucinating, but I swear there's some shape to this. Let's get a little bit more power to this. Let's go 200%. Bring it back in. Whoa. And then it does not look circular at all. Okay, far left, all the way far left, that blurry object, almost at the top of the screen. Now it's doubled. Every once in a while I'll see this double figure 8. And remember, I'm shooting from June Lake, California. I'm at nearly 2,400 meters or 7,800 feet up. This is not blur. There is a figure 8 to this. There's a gap. Maybe it's a double. That would be interesting. I doubt it. It's so small. Why would it be doubled? But I swear I'm seeing a gap. Remember, you look at stars, they look fine. I'm upper left-hand corner. I'm running 200%, which you should never do, but the seeing is decent. I'm just real smoky out there. Okay, let's bring this down as soon as I lose this. 100%. Where is it? Oh, I hate when I do that. I just lost it again, didn't I? Okay, so it's somewhere up in here. Hold on. Keep looking. Ah, there it is. Let's see if I can pull that over again. I'm going to pull it as far right as possible. Whoa. Okay, you'll see it move far right, near the top. And interestingly enough, I've seen a bunch of satellites in the field since I started this, and a couple of them are close. I will put these together in an animation, and I promise for the 1 or 2 people or the 0 of you who are actually watching, I will put this on YouTube. So it won't be live. It does look brighter than we started. Remember, we were doing 2-second exposures. Now it's 1-second exposures. And this thing is blasting away. At 12:52, this thing will leave the screen for about 5 minutes. Poor planning on my part. Again, is it oblong because it's just trailing? Yeah, probably. Let's get to it again. 200%. There it is. It's probably just moving so fast. But sometimes it looks pretty, let's say, non-linear. Like right there, it looks like a solid circle. We know it's tumbling. There it is, elongated. But I'm sure I've got motion blur too. As it leaves, going about 8 kilometers per second. Oh, someone said 18,000 kilometers per hour. I don't know if that's true. And I'm going to run this and let this cook all night long, but I won't stay with you that long. Again, at times this thing is definitely a figure 8. Now it's not. This thing has got dimension to it. Oop, like there's no dimension. Where am I looking? Far right corner. Almost losing it at 12:53. We'll get it picked back up at 1:01. I'm going to see if I can pick it up earlier. Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to lose it like right now. And I'm going to see if I can pick it up earlier. Yeah, we're going to do that. All right. It's going to take some doing. So there it goes, upper right-hand corner. Say goodbye. So I am going to pick this up. What time is it? 12:54. Okay, we can do this. So cancel. And pick this up at 12:56. Okay. And set this one down at 12:55 if I can get to it. 12:55. Let's see if we did it. Okay. Oh, it's slowing to the target. Yes. Okay. You don't see it, but it's plate solving right now. We're going to get it bottom left-hand corner. I think I'll pick it up real quick. Again, if I could find it. All right, plate solving is going through its motions. Running a software BISC, Paramount MYT mount. I like it. It's a good one. But it's not as easy as my 10 micron. Let's get that. My 10 micron mount is a better or easier mount to deal with. Okay. Bottom left-hand corner, no panicking. We're going to find this thing. Stay with me here. So it's in there somewhere. It'll be going towards this point. Somewhere in here. We're going to find that piece moving. You know what we're doing wrong? I think we're taking 2-second intervals. I don't want to do that. Come on. 1. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see where she is. All right, gonna be down here. Where? Last time I didn't pick it up until it was in this area here. I don't want to lose it this time. Let's go a little bit higher power. 100%. Did I say higher power? That's funny. So this is 50%. Let's go 100%. Come on, behave. It's not behaving. Well, there we go. Finally. All right. It's easy to see once you see it because it's just not a normal shape. It's not stars. A lot of little fuzzy spots there. A lot of galaxies. I just get the feeling maybe it's just off the field of frame just a little bit. I didn't mess up last time. Where is this thing? It's going to go right through the middle. This is where we focused on it. Yeah, everything's just moving along, but come on. Maybe this is the one I did do something wrong. Yeah, well. We lost it. It's moving quick. Yeah. Don't call me a comet hunter, that's for sure. It's got to be in this quadrant because it goes from bottom left to upper right. Wish I could say we'll plan that. It's just the way the camera sensor lied. All right, well. That's not good. It's not going to help anybody. All right, what I'm going to do is verify my quadrants and the coordination. What I'm going to do is check to make sure that I did put it in the right spot. So 12:59, good. 12:56. What? Something's really weird here. It might be the quadrant, the numbers I put in. Right ascension for, let's see, 115 is what we were shooting for. That's 815. So 115 is 0606. Good. 0659. That's right ascension. Declination 0113, 45.9. Correct. Oh. Oh. Are we, yeah, that's, are we doing what we're supposed to be doing? Yeah, we are. Taking 1 second intervals. One at a time. We're in the right spot. Okay, let's double check. So it's got to be here, guys. It's going to be here. I just checked the quadrant. Okay, at 1 in the morning, you can't speak. I just checked the numbers, and I've got this is the right ascension according to JPL for 1:15 in the morning, where it's going to be centered 01 hours, 6 minutes, and 6.59 seconds. Got it, right ascension. Declination, negative 01, 13, and 45.9. Good. So we're there. We've slewed there. We're there. Everything's good. We should be there. Well, maybe it's here now. Let's take a peek. Let's look for it again. Maybe we're just looking a little too early. You guys are probably screaming at me, saying, there it is, there it is, there it is. And I'm not looking at it. So in 15 minutes, it will be here. 14 minutes. And it's moving quick. Maybe that's just it. Just hasn't got to the edge of the field. When I was running it this morning at 11 o'clock, it would cover the entire field and still have a lot of space. But now she's just diving through getting closer and closer to the Earth. Look for it. It's got to be here. A little bit more power? Sure. Don't do that. Okay, again. In 14 seconds, 13 seconds, it'll be here. So she's got to be in here. Reminds me of waiting for Comet Neowise F3 to come up in the morning. I did a live presentation or show YouTube. You can look at it if you'd like. And this was the third morning in a row that I'd seen it, but you're still not sure. We had some smoke come up, so I wasn't sure. But when it rose, even with the smoke, it was glorious. The tail came up first over the distant volcanoes that we've got near Mono Lake. And again, you were waiting for it, and you just thought, yeah, it might not happen. It might not happen. And you're live. Okay, in 12 minutes, it's got to be here. 12 minutes, it'll go right through the center. Come on. Let's see how our stars are holding. Right now, our half-flux radius is 1.99. Pretty good. I like to get it around 1.6, but again, the smoke is just heavy. You know what we're going to do? We're going to just double check and have it recenter just to make sure. I'm going to pause it. I have my faith. Hold on one more time. In 11 minutes, it's going to be there. Right through the middle. It's got to be 100%. 100%. Got to be in here. Yeah, whenever you say 100%, it's never right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just stop the imaging for a moment. Maybe it disappeared. Okay, I'm going to pause it for a moment. Okay, it's going to take one more picture. And then I am going to do one more played solve. What? Slew to the coordinates. Okay, and why can't I? Okay, now I'm going to center it. Okay, so right now what you can't see is it is one more time making sure it's in the right center, because in 10 minutes that asteroid will go directly through the center. Just checking to see if we're in the right spot. Plane Wave Instruments has made this. It's found the region. Success. Done. Okay. Let's go back. Resume. Okay. Let's see what's happening. Back to normal. All right. It's downloading 1 second intervals. It's got to be in here. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? It's got to be here. Makes no sense. We're lost off the field, never to be seen again. All right. I don't expect anybody to be alive out there looking. So what I'm going to do is double check all my math, take a look at the sequence, find out what am I doing wrong. What is wrong? So we are on Asteroid 2020 SW8 for 1:15 in the morning. That would be 8:15 Universal Time. Coordinates is 0106 0659. Yes. And negative 113 45.9. Started at 12:56 in the morning. Going to end at 1:30. It's almost 1:07. I do not know what's happening. It should be there. Why don't we see it? Okay, I'm going to keep on searching until 1:15. I'll shut up, because 1:15 it will be bullseye centered. If not, we've lost it. Think positive. Think positive. It's got to be there. Oh, there it is. Bottom left-hand corner. Way down there. Way down there. Ah, oh, jeez. So you can see it quite bright. Boy, is that thing moving fast. Can't see it? I'll show you. Bottom left-hand corner. Oof. There it is. It's now a figure 8. It's a streak. And then all of a sudden, it's another streak. It just keeps getting faster and faster. Remember, at about 4:18 Pacific Daylight Time, it's going to occult the star. Yes, right over it. That was sweet. At 11:18 this morning, or 11:14, 11:18, it'll be closest to the Earth, and I understand that's going to be in the southern hemisphere. So you southern hemi people will have the closest view. Again, I think it's all just streaks now. What if I change the interval to a half a second? Okay, bottom left-hand corner, streaking. Let's go ahead and alternate. Oh my gosh. We're going to make it 0.5. Enter. All right, we've slowed it down. We're doing 0.5 second intervals. Oh. All right. Oh my gosh. This is all weird. Hold on. We just definitely lost something here. All right. I know we did. There's always something that goes wrong, right? Okay, let's what's it doing? It's doing 60-second intervals. No, what is that? We're going to get one huge streak on this. Okay, 1 60-second interval. You guys are going to see a longest streak. This is how you find an asteroid. Okay, what are we waiting for? Bottom left-hand corner, 14 seconds, 13 seconds. So the asteroid was streaking, and I shortened it down to 0.5 seconds, but I thought it was over. You know, that's what you get for fiddling about. Watch this streak. In 1 minute, this is how long this streak is. Bottom left-hand corner. Boom. There it is. Oh, you can see it does have some girth to it. Now I'm doing 0.5 second intervals. Half second intervals. Let's see if let's see if, what I'm trying to do is get rid of that weird shape that it was on. Takes, you know what? Is that it? Yeah. So there it is. It's, keep looking, it's closing in on a star. These are half-second intervals. Still fairly bright, easy to pick up. However, it is not symmetrical. It looks like it's spinning, the whole thing. Let's get you closer so you can see it. Let me memorize where we're at. Okay, there we are. All right, right here, bottom left, there's 2 stars. You'll see it moving. Again, 200%. Yeah, well, it's weird. There it is. It is. Sometimes it's elongated, and sometimes it's just weird. So I hope that they put a radio antenna on it. I know Arecibo is broken. Yep, there it is. Same shape. Even when this is a figure 8. This is a dumbbell shape. I brought the interval down to half a second, and yet this thing still has that almost bilobal thing going on. It's not a very big piece of rock. They got to get a radio shot of this. You see it? Right there, 200%. Looks like an ant. Now it's not. And my stars, beautiful. Stars are great. You might say, well, are they really? Well, they're not beautiful, but 200%, nothing's good. But look at that. Look at that. Fairly bright at 1:15. Yeah, we're closing in on 12th magnitude, but it's still 13th magnitude estimates. Well, going to go right through that bullseye because that's the coordinates I put in. It's just what it is the field of view for this camera just isn't big enough. It's a sensitive camera. I mean, look at that. It's fairly bright. We're at 200 power. That's kind of neat. Right through the middle. But what was I going to say? Yeah, it's just not wide enough field. So we lose it for a period of time, and then it comes back. And believe it or not, I only have right through the middle, almost, not perfect. This is it, guys. Once this is over, once we've plastered and it leaves the field here, it dips down so fast, so far down, that, what am I doing? I'm playing around with this, so sorry about that. It leaves the whole field of view. It drops that down so fast, so south, so fast, that yeah, I can't even catch it. Right now, it's only about, am I going to lose the screen? You betcha. SkyX, there it is. We're followed that bullseye pattern. So it's getting down to Cetus, which you can see the house. It's getting towards the house, down the house. What am I saying? I don't know. But I will tell you that this is real low for me. It's about 20 degrees. This thing will drop so quick that we won't even see it. Okay, let's get back to the SGP Sequence Generator Pro. Upper right-hand corner, you can see it. It's going to leave, but it's not leaving. I'll stop the streaming when it does go for the final time, because, again, even though it gets closer approach, let the Australians take their pictures, and I'm going to bring it back to 100%, because, ooh, you can even see it. The stars and everything are fading as it drops below 20 degrees. Where are we? We're in, you can see it, but again, there's a lot of crapola. A lot of nastiness in the sky there. It's going to occult that star maybe. This is normal field of view right here. This is full frame. Well, not full frame, but this is 100% native resolution. Stars still look good, but they're getting bloated. Half flux radius is now 2.7. But 15 minutes ago, it was 1.9, which is good. Very neat. Okay, it's catching up to the brightest star in the upper right-hand corner, but it's passing the third brightest star in this quadrant. So look for the third brightest star. Yeah, you got it. You know, my favorite stuff to do is comets, to be honest with you. And I got 10 mornings in a row with Comet Neowise. 10 mornings. All of them with a moon. And the first morning, I believe it was July 6th, the thing never even got out of twilight. Right here, I'm at latitude 38, almost 38, 37 high. And we are getting some crud, folks. That is definite crud. So we're taking half-second exposures. Gain on this camera is 120. It's the ideal gain before, well, it has an interesting characteristic. It actually steps up its full well capacity at 120 gain. So it's a great camera for sensitive stuff. Okay, I'm going to zoom in. because we're going to lose it. It is one heck of a blur right now, though. It really is just lousy seeing. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Which one is it? Maybe that was a mistake. Back to 100%. We got to find it again. Should be one of the upper right-hand ones. Which one is it? I think it's that one. Okay. Draw a line between the brightest star in the field, to the second brightest star in the corner, and you'll see it. It's closer to the brightest star in the upper right-hand corner. It's next to another faint one right there. Still coming closer to the Earth. It's still picking up speed. Its original orbital period was 372 days compared to our Earth being 365. So now my understanding is it won't be around for another 40 or 50 years, and its orbit is severely changed. There's estimates that this thing would totally burn up in the Earth's atmosphere if it came down, but yeah, what's it made out of, right? Hopefully we'll find out some more information. Okay, there's another great close approach of a near-Earth object in November. Now, this is a near-Earth object. Oh, got a little bit brighter there. Upper right-hand corner. And this one is not considered a PHA or PHO, potentially hazardous object. It's not big enough. It needs to be about 140 meters to be a PHO. And a PHO is a potentially hazardous object. This is disappearing. The stars are far worse. I'm almost at half-flux radius of 3. I'm at 3.05. We're just getting so low in the sky where most comets are. Say goodbye. I think what I want to do as it goes, I do want to play one more time the Starry Night program again. And as it disappears from sight, this is it. It's almost gone. Not bad for a 13th magnitude object in the constellation of, there it goes. I don't think it's anywhere. In the constellation of Pisces, into Sept. Yep. There it is. Still up in between Pisces up top and Cetus. And if you look at that, you can see telescope bottom left. Looks like it's pointed up. It's going to go behind the house. You remember this? This is cool. So we hitched a ride on it. Going back in time, this is our now time. We are now that close to the Earth. The dark side, we're going to fly by. And there it goes. Supposedly closest approach was a while ago, but here it goes. We're flying by the Antarctica and the southern hemisphere for another 40 or 50 years. Hey, very cool. All right. Thank you for joining us, for joining me. All of you. No, thank you. And hopefully you're not worried about this. We didn't see it hit anything yet. Of course, the closest approach is still yet to come. All right, and with that, I will say, well, some scary moments for me. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care, folks.